G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So videos have started to get a bit short again. Short as in non-existent. This is a 2-minute video, I would say, to tell you why. At work, you'll have to, I've turned the lights off already, but we've got a new CNC. So that computer there has a labeler. So this labeler, that's a printer and a labeler. It sticks the label on the board, and then the CNC grabs the board, picks it up, puts it on by itself, cuts the board, and then it offloads the board onto this conveyor belt, and then you pull it off at the end, all the parts. You'll notice there's shit everywhere. Basically, I was the last one here and I can't be bothered unloading it. It's time to go home. Basically, when the machinist in the morning starts running that sheet over there, he'll be able to unload this and it won't slow him down at all. So the reason I've been a hassle on the channel, I've been smashing out the hours. Basically, coming to work at 5 in the morning to, we gotta set the alarm. It's so bizarre having like alarm and keys to my work. Like, it's not a little factory. That machine I just showed you, I don't know exactly how much it costs, but I know it's in the ballpark of $500,000. And like, I'm the main one that's learning to run it. I don't remember what fucking key this is. I think it's the blue one. So what basically, the other drafter is off with COVID. He's not got very good hearing, so he struggles on the phone. So as it began, I was doing the software because it's on the phone for like 8 hours straight. So those couple of days I was trying to get some work out between 5 and 7, and then 7 till 2 working with him, and then 2 till 5:30 doing work again. Anyway, if you want to see the CNC running, drop a comment. I'm happy to do a video on it, but I feel like I don't know, some people might find it interesting. The Starlet, I was a bad YouTuber. I worked on the car on the weekend and I didn't film it. I dropped the front a further 20 millimeters, maybe 18 millimeters, and I dropped the rear about 80 mil. Yeah, 80 mil. So, but in saying that, the coilovers dropped 80 mil is only probably like 10 mil lower than the top springs. So like, looking at photos, I never got a good side-on shot. Actually, yeah, I did. I should hunt for it. Anyway, I think it's lower than the choppies. Only reason I know that is because when I get in the car, the seat feels low. And getting out of the car, I struggle. The car doesn't start. So what I've got to do is turn the key and tap the shifter, and that actually taps is enough vibration for the little solenoid in the starter motor. I don't know if it's a new car thing, but I've had heaps of old cars that have been like that. Like the old Holden 202s and that, their starter motors used to do it heaps. But yeah, so this is what I mean by it slammed. I have to like brace myself to get out of the car. So yeah, I figured I get home tonight 6 o'clock. I wasn't going to race home and smash out a video. I'm going to race home and see my young fella. Young fella's got a fever. It's been more than like 4 days or something. Apparently, like under 12 months old, getting a fever for that long can start to get a little bit dicey. So he's had some sort of test. This isn't a one-handed job. Alright, gate lock. Gate lock. Not that a gate's really going to do anything if somebody wants to get in. So, what was the saying? Yeah. With that wedge there. Yeah, so he's got a bit of a fever. It's only like 38.4 in that range. He's happy as Larry. It's so bizarre. Snotty as all hell. Kind of expected him to get, well, and that's how long we lasted up there. See if it holds that angle. We expected him to get snotty, but I didn't expect him to hold a fever as much as he is. I kind of want to set up a GoPro on. I've got an Osmo Action, not GoPro, in the car, and actually I just got new sticky mounts for it. I can put a sticky mount, I reckon, on the windscreen. That'll clean off easiest. But anyway, I want to do a spirited drive in the hills, but I don't know where to go. If you're in Perth and you know spirited drive, let me know. Somewhere where I can stay not in the speed limit, but also not car impounded, but still feel like I'm going real fast, you know? Testing the car out. Oh, one of the CV joints is fucked. I don't know if you could hear that in the video when I power down. It started to click. I don't know whether I'll just buy a CV end or just buy the whole thing. I kind of can't be bothered changing an end. That CV joint is the one that the spring fell down. I'm pretty sure I told you in the video the guy had chopped the springs that small that they just fell out of the strut and ended up on the floor. Alright, so you ready? Ready for this bump? You might see it, or boom. So I might adjust the coilovers. I've got them set to like the dampening set to almost as hard as it goes, and it handles like nothing else, but it's super uncomfortable to drive to work. Like, I feel like I need to wear a kidney belt. So if you don't know, this car, I think they're like 800 kilos. I never fill it up over half a tank because you can actually feel a full tank, like power to weight ratio. But so now it's got BC Racing red top coilovers, modified rear shock mounts which I welded up myself, and I've got white line sway bars in it that are set on the stiffest settings. One funny thing about this car is you have to ride the clutch in first gear. It stalls so easy. I think it's just because like the lack of displacement. It's only 1.5 litre. So yeah, it'd be a super hard car to learn to drive in, even though I guess like I feel like a 1.8 litre is a more common car to learn in. But yeah, like coming from a 4.2 litre turbo diesel that you can let the clutch out without any accelerator. In this car I feel like I'm riding the clutch. I've also come up with, there's a new problem since owning this car. This car is low to the ground and I feel like I'm flying, and then I'll look down and I'm only doing the speed limit. My Land Cruiser is lifted. It's the opposite direction. Bigger tires, lifted. This is absolutely slammed. So sitting on the ground makes you feel like you're going faster. The problem this has created since getting this car, I've got 2 speeding fines in my Land Cruiser. I think the only thing I can think of is because I'm driving like a dickhead, but besides that, is that I don't know, I've got a habit of not checking my speedo because I kind of feel comfortable with the speed I'm driving at, and I think I'm that used to this little car that I've been speeding accidentally in my Land Cruiser. I feel vulnerable in this car. On the freeway at 100, surrounded by traffic, I feel very, very small. I saw a stock Starlet a couple of days ago. I parked next to it. I reckon this car is probably 6 inches lower than stock height, if not more. Yeah, what's that, 150 mil? I couldn't believe how much higher it was. I'm talking, in the back, I'm talking like probably 60 mil of tyre, 50 mil of tyre. The stock one, the guard was sitting like a good 80 to 100 mil above the tyre. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap that video up there because I don't want to lose my license. I don't know. So I don't know if I'd lose my license. When I use the Osmo app, or when I use my actual camera in the car, I'm pretty sure I'd be completely fine. But like right now I'm using my phone and like I'm not touching it, but the screen's lit up. I don't know, because when you've got maps on, the screen's lit up. Who knows? I just don't think I want to risk it anyway. So I'm going to end the video there. It was never meant to come into the car, but I just got rambling. I don't know if I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. Worst case, I'll see you at the live stream on Friday. I might try to do a same day upload tomorrow. I've worked out a bit of a system with feeding the fish too. When the missus is giving the young fella a bottle, the only thing with that is that only works every second day, because I give him a bottle every other day. I don't know. Anyway, my point is I've been really pumping the fish with some food. I want to give Kareem Pet Central some fish for their shop, and I want them to look nice and plump and healthy. So that's my goal over the next week or two. And I'm also trying to pump the flower horns. Absolutely pump them, you know. But anyway guys, peace out.